No puedes jugar boxeo es presentado por SEYER, la marca que desde 1930 viste los puños de los campeones. Por The Aquino Destinations, destinos de ensueño.
Tom, it's always a pleasure to talk with you. Again, Canelo Triple G.
Yes, a favorite topic over the last few years, since 2017, 2018, and now here we are again, 2022, for the third fight. We all thought that there were controversial decisions the first two fights, so now we're hoping that it'll be a more clear-cut victory for Triple G. We saw what Bivol did. I think Bivol used the same plan that Gennady did in the first fight, and Bivol did very effective. He's a bigger guy. He pushed Canelo back, and I think now at 168, you'll see Triple G being stronger and being able to impose his will a little bit more effectively.
Do you think and do you feel that this is personal, right? At least for Canelo.
It seems like it's personal for Canelo. I think for Gennady, he's a sportsman. He loves boxing. He loves to be in the ring. He loves training. It's really a business for him. It's not personal against Canelo. They really need each other because each one of these fights is a huge event. The first fight, we set the record, the third highest ticket sales here in Nevada history in boxing. So both guys, when both guys are in the ring together, it makes a huge impact for the sport. With ticket sales, sponsorships, pay-per-views, everything. It's a global event. Definitely. Both Canelo and Triple G have such big fan bases. So for Triple G, it's not personal. He would like to get the victory on Saturday and finally set the record straight, not only in his mind of winning the fights before, but also on the judges' cards, or potentially if he can stop Canelo.
Yeah, listen to this. I was having a conversation yesterday with Triple G, and I mentioned to him that, of course, it's a Mexican party, a Mexican celebration, September 15th, but he told me, okay, it's a Mexican party, but without me, it's not going to happen. Because he told me, Canelo needs me.
That's true. They really need each other.
Fight,
they
right?
need each
other.
They
need each other, yeah.
And for Canelo to be on this stage, Canelo needs someone like Triple G to be at the highest level like this. So I agree with Gennady that they need each other, and it's good for the sport.
Do you believe this trilogy is like a Gatti Ward, a Fraser Ali, even Barrera Morales, or better?
I mean, those are all great trilogies, and Canelo Triple G is a great trilogy, so it's hard to rate them or compare them. But this is great because each of them have two tremendous fan bases.
Yeah.
And so when you talk about an international event, Gennady has fought all over the world. Canelo naturally is a superstar here in naturally Mexico, North America, and so when you put that together, it really makes it a big event.
Yeah. One of the quotes that Triple G told me the first time when they launched the fight, he told me, and it goes around the world. Fred Stenberg told me. Sure. Okay, I asked Triple G about his opinion about the Mexicans. Sometimes they show the back to Canelo. And he told me, okay, listen to this. So many Mexicans love me, but no one loves Canelo in my country.
In Kazakhstan. That's true. That's true. Triple G is a national hero in Kazakhstan, but he also has a lot of fans all over the world. When he went to England, sold out the arena there. In Japan, he sold out the arena there. But also, we've been to Mexico many, many times with Triple G. In fact, he made a donation.
Azteca Stadium, remember?
Azteca Stadium, yeah, when he made a donation for the Earthquake Relief Fund through Carlos Slim. And he has a strong feeling and appreciation for the Mexican people, the Mexican boxing fans, because he realizes the Mexican boxing fans are true boxing fans. They know the sport. And if they appreciate Triple G and the way his personality is, the way his style is in the ring, then he definitely appreciates all the support from the Mexican fans.
Yeah, and of course Canelo responds in San Diego training camp, open training camp, and he brings so many fighters, like 5 fighters from Kazakhstan, and he told me, hey, listen to this, there are people from Kazakhstan that he loves me. So I believe is like growing and growing and growing this rivalry.
Yeah, it could be. It really each time they get in the ring, it seems to get more and more interesting. I think the interesting thing for this fight is at 168. The first two fights were at 160.
Yeah.
I think this is an advantage for Triple G. Remember when Canelo said he wasn't big enough to fight Triple G at 160, and he vacated WBC title and went down to 154. Now they're fighting at 168, which I think it'll be easier for Triple G as far as making the weight and being stronger at the weight. And Canelo has to come down from 175 to 168. So it'll be an interesting dynamic. Canelo's just coming off of a loss. And, I mean, there's no question Triple G's 40. So I think Canelo was waiting, and then turned 40. Okay, now is the right time. But I think the other factors with the weight, and I think it could become interesting for the results. I think Triple G at 168 will be even a bigger puncher than at 160 pounds.
Yeah, definitely. And two more questions, dear Tom. It's always a pleasure, by the way. What is your opinion about the quote that Canelo told me that, of course, it's personal, and he wants to hurt Triple G, he wants to knock him out, and he wants to retire him?
Well, I'm sure that's Canelo's goal. Canelo wants to win the fight. Triple G wants to win the fight as well. They're both warriors. They both have proven so much in the ring, in their own careers. I wouldn't say Triple G wants to hurt Canelo in terms of ending his career or anything of that nature, but he definitely wants to win the fight. He wants to win the fight any means possible. If he can knock him out, that'd be great. If he can win a decision, that would be great too. He wants to take it out of the judges' hands because for some reason Canelo gets extra love from the judges here in Las Vegas, and we haven't figured it out yet, but hopefully in the third fight Triple G will make it clear enough so there will be no questions back and forth. Similar to the first fight, I thought it was pretty clear that Triple G won the first fight, and whether whatever happens, I don't think he wishes anything ill on Canelo in terms of retiring him or hurting him in the ring. He just wants to win the fight and win it impressively. Okay.
Finally, you push and push and push for this fight. Finally, it's here.
Finally, yeah. Finally, it was supposed to happen 2019.
2019, yeah.
Yeah, 1 year after the second fight, 2018. So it was supposed to happen 2019. And then Canelo sued his promoter and sued the zone and got out of their contract. And now we're here anyway. And I think it's better late than never is a good saying, because I think this fight really needed to happen because the first two fights were controversial. And hopefully we'll see the result. Either way, it's going to be a great fight for the fans and for boxing. And hopefully Triple G can come out victorious this time. The other thing that's different this time around is Canelo's defending his titles against Triple G.
Yeah.
The first two fights, Triple G defended his titles against Canelo.
Yeah.
So there's a little bit different dynamic for this one, and hopefully Triple G can come out on top.
Yeah. Thanks for your time.
Good.
Hey, but wait. Who's going to win the World Cup?
Another prediction?
Yeah, please. yeah. Who's going to win the World Cup in the Middle East?
In Las Vegas, when you're ahead, you stay ahead. You stop. So I'm going to stop with the French prediction.
I believe Brazil. Good. What about that?
It could be. I haven't really followed it. Unfortunately, I haven't followed it that closely, but I'll do my homework for the next interview.
Okay. Good. Got you. Thank you, dear Tom. Thank you. Si te gustó nuestro contenido, suscríbete a nuestro canal de YouTube. Y si no te gustó, también. No puedes jugar boxeo.